What's up, everyone? Flashcraft. That's right, it's Beau here from Flash TV Talk, and I am back, baby. Here in my workroom, back at the saloon. We got some stuff to do today, but first I want to take a look at something I noticed as I was passing through the Nether. Now, I can't quite remember. I was kind of gathering resources or something of that nature. I can't remember the specifics, but Zolomon here. You may recall Zolomon. He is our trading pig. Our trading hoglin, whatever they're called. Piglin? Whatever. He is our trading guy. And as you will notice, he won't trade anymore. Like, he's gone on strike. Like, he's holding just one little piece. In fact, I busted this open thinking maybe like, well, hey, if he sees me, he'll get angry and he'll drop it. But that's not the case. He's just hanging on to it. And I don't know what's going on. My guess is that it's because he's got maybe that was a named gold piece or something like that accidentally went through the system, and maybe so he's hanging on to it and he can't trade with it, which is terrible because this means I gotta kill this dude and get another one. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's wearing armor that he stole from me, so I'm not particularly all that upset about the notion of offing him to get my gold back, but that just seems odd to me. Oh, man. Okay. Well, we have got some stuff to do today. First things first, though, I think I want to show you guys that I did finish the LX tram. And while it is easy enough to travel through the Nether to get to where we are going, you know, when we've just invested all of this time and money into our new transit system, I feel like we have to kind of take it. Plus, that way we don't have to deal with these guys and whatnot, because I'm not wearing any gold. Why would I be? Ta-da! It's not much of a station, but it's better than nothing. And as you can see, I also got Fox's rails established as well. So I don't actually know. I showed this to him. He knows what he needs to do in order to get his railing system working. He may have actually... Yeah, I don't remember all that there. Let's just check this out. I wasn't planning on doing this, but let's just go ahead and check out and see just how far his rail system goes. May not be very far at all. Also, I figured out I could look all the way around if I just do this view. Okay, no, this is way farther than it was. This is way further. This might actually go all the way to his base. Ta-da! Okay, yes, he has connected it. LX Tram is legit. Oh, but he hasn't done the system. Well, we'll have to, you know what, we're going to do that for him. We're going to help out Fox, and we're going to build him a system here in the near future. But for right now, we are actually going to go back to Central City, because what I hear is that the vault, the LexCorp vault, has in fact been cracked. That the contents have been, I mean, I would like to say stolen, but as we saw last video, legally handed over to whomever was able to open it up. And to my chagrin, it appears it was our mayor. Yes, Will was able to very quickly, mind you, after the video went live, he cracked the code. And I don't even know how to crack the code. And so he's showed me a little bit of what he did. And it's, you know, to be honest, it's a little on the questionable side as to whether or not it was fair, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We'll just go take a look. And by the way, speaking of finishing touches and upgrades and everything, as you can see, the tram, the Central City portion of the tram is... Oh, I forgot about this. I need to actually put some more glass panes on. But all right, pretend like that's there. This was the cool thing. Got a little bit of some lights, kind of, you know, maybe this is kind of showcasing where the latest train is. You know, kind of where they are in the tracks and everything. Or maybe it just looks cool. But regardless, it definitely does look cool. All right, here we go. And of course, the way this works is that you got to pay to enter into the vault room. That is still the case. Here we go. And yeah, as you can see, the vault has been cracked open and the contents are completely empty. So the diamonds are no longer mine. Now the good news about this means that because I no longer hold the diamonds, we are no longer being sued by the city. So that little conflict ended up resolving itself. I don't want to say nicely because I feel like we're out, several diamond blocks In terms of a settlement, if this was a settlement, it'd be a very costly one and not one I was necessarily even willing to pay. But regardless, if we don't have the diamonds, they can't get mad at us anymore. So that's a plus. But what I want to do is I want to understand this, because as I was told by the signage, this was a 2-person authentication situation, and Will did this by himself. Now, first, this is where things get a little tricky. So the 2nd-person authentication situation was hidden under LexCorp's warehouse, the LexCorp warehouse here. And you were instructed, in fact, the instruction said you could not break any blocks. Well, as you can see, our mayor, such as he is, didn't break any blocks, but he moved some blocks. You may recall when we first attempted to bust Eobard out of prison, we ended up in a situation where we couldn't quite figure out how to open the door, so we too moved some blocks, as the mayor was very quick to point out. And so he that's a fair point. That's a fair point. He could have just pressed the button right there. But regardless, this is what he did. And so, yeah, he came in here. And now down below is where the authentication situation happens, right? And as you can see, there it is. That is how he was able to trip the switch. Underneath that skelly is a pressure plate, which one has to be standing there and one has to be present at the vault in order for the vault to open. And it does appear like Will was able to figure out a pretty crafty solution. Although now we have a skelly living underneath our warehouse here, which kind of brings our property value down. But at the same time, it's one of those things. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. That's some next level thinking. So I can't be too mad at him. Hey, Skelly, go ahead. Are you out of arrows? Are you out of arrows? Are you just a Skelly now? Oh, nope. Wait, what? Nope, you're not out of arrows. Oh, nope. Yep, you're definitely not out of arrows. Okay, all right, we're getting out of here. All right, so there you have it. We no longer have to worry about any kind of legal ramifications for our actions, which is a plus. But hang on. Wait, what? What's that? What's this? This is my old paintbrush for Beau Arts. Beau Arts isn't here anymore. This is the new Central City storage facility. I took this down. I took this down a while back. What is this? Oh no, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We didn't see this. There's nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Nope. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay. That time fluid situation is not working itself out, is it? You'd think it would, because, maybe it'll just reverse itself, because time travel. Come on. No, look at this. Oh, it's seeping down into the soil. Whew. Okay. All right. You know what? It's going to be fine. It is going to be okay. We got other things. We got other bigger fish to fry. That's what we got to do. Because today we got things to build and things to do. And, if nothing else, maybe this should encourage some of the things we've been putting off. First of all, we have been kind of putting off needing to get this vote going to build Star Labs in Central City. It is a large project. In fact, it was the entirety of last season, which, it was a small season for our first kind of test season. And, man, look at this. This place has really fallen into general disarray here. This is ridiculous. The mayor's office, this is why the mayor's office doesn't even want to be part of Central City. Like, if it had any decency, it would be somewhere around here, facing the city. But no, it's off to the corner over here, so the mayor can get fat and lazy and... What? In honor of our greatest hero, we hope to one day know. Better. Much better. I said I wasn't going to change that, mostly because it's a lot of work. But yeah, we can add some improvements there. But yeah, one way or the other, we need to get the people of Central City behind our Star Labs build, so that we can go ahead and add that to Central City. I think it would add to the skyline, especially over behind and around the Hall of Justice. There's plenty of land over there. It's a 70 by 70 build, and I think we can do it. But first, we do need to get everybody on board because it is going to take us all to make it happen. Prop 011. We will rebuild Star Labs on Earth 2 near the Hall of Justice on a 70 by 70 plot of land donated by the people of Central City and laid out by the Office of the Supreme Leader. Green is yes, red is no. And yeah, there we go. There you have it. So this is going to go right here. And we will go ahead and put our vote in for yes. Now, the way that we do things is I need to, we got a week to vote on it. And also everyone needs to be notified, all the Flashcrafters. Oh, what? This is ridiculous. Look at this. Look at, what? Okay. Clearly somebody has had some fun making sure that people couldn't vote yes on things. That's concerning. Not surprising, but concerning. Boom. And it works. That's what you want to see. And you know what? Until our mayor fixes the voting booth, we'll at least put that there so that this this is at least holding up. Oh, man. I mean, like, Central City, it used to be such a beautiful place. I invested so much time and resources into making this place pretty. Plus the mayor has confessed already to being the new Ra's al Ghul. This is, look, we got bigger things to do, okay? Like, we got a apocalypse on the horizon. We got some time fluid, we may or may not have time fluid that's causing problems. We got, a Star Labs build we want to make. But, I'm just saying, got to keep an eye out on that pesky mayor. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we want to go ahead and knock out another project today because we have been successful at getting the LX tram up and running and done. And now I think the next thing we need to do, we're not quite ready for this, although we may end up being in a situation where we have to do the clothing store before the glitch that we're having around the picture frames resolves. And that's okay if that's the case. So I think we're going to go ahead and start working on LEX News. Lex News. A fair and balanced approach to media here in Central City. As we discussed last episode, the Central City citizen is way too deep in the pockets of the mayor's office, and we need to make sure that we've got a media company that is out here doing its best to let people know how great LexCorp Plaza, and honestly, just all my business ventures are. We need that. That's important. And I wish we didn't. It's not for me, understand. It's not for me. It's for the good people of Central City. They need to understand better why they should be shopping here at LexCorp Plaza. Look at this place; it's empty. There's a problem. We need to fix this. This place should be like bustling and brimming and I don't know everything else. So what I'm thinking is that we are going to actually build this on the plaza grounds. For one thing, we've got all this space, and we can continue to go up. I've always intended for LexCorp Plaza, to be this kind of mall type area, but also have like some towers associated with it. Now, the central tower is kind of the big one, and this is going to be a very different looking tower. It's not going to be so out of place that it's going to seem like it doesn't belong, but at the same time, it is going to feel, different. And so the idea is that there's kind of like a hodgepodge of towers back and on top of LexCorp Plaza. There'll be this entryway here, at least for now, although this may change. We may end up making it, we might need to buy a little bit extra land and make an entryway kind of going out here, possibly so that you can get to it on the side road here. I don't know if you've ever been to many TV stations. Typically, if you go out, especially in rural areas, but I think this is pretty much true for most broadcast stations, maybe in your local area. They're not always in like very prominent places. They're typically out in the middle of nowhere. And generally, in order to get to where you need to park and to kind of get access to them, you kind of got to go weave around. And maybe the notion is that you're trying to, so that if somebody doesn't like a commercial they saw, they make them do extra work to come up to the office and complain. I have no idea. But regardless, you go to New York City and you've got kind of the corner offices for the broadcast places, but you go into kind of, smaller cities and even larger metropolises that are not quite as big as New York. And you're going to find kind of your local affiliate situations out in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, having like a little side trail does kind of track, as well as having kind of an entryway in from LexCorp Plaza. So that being said, I've got myself some of the goods, I think. Yes, I've been saving up. With all that out of the way, we're going to try something a little bit different today. Let's see if we can't get this thing going. Here we go. All right, that did not go the way that I wanted it to. that we had all kinds of mess ups that happened, but yes, we've got the basic building structure together. This is a little bit smaller, I think, than I realized that it would be, but to kind of give you a sense of what this is going to look like. Flying around. There we go. It's kind of like a smaller building on kind of the back side there. I'm kind of pull away further. Boom. Yeah. It's kind of like the little brother of the main tower. Except this one, I want to have like a satellite dish and like some antennas going off of and everything, which I think would be really, really great. I've noticed that from down here, we are starting to have a little bit of kind of creep happen over here. Like as these additions come together, you can see like the hallway that needs to be right, and kind of the way that looks needs to be made, nice, essentially. I may even need to rethink how I've got the entrance going, because that is kind of gross. Let's see. What if we got rid of this? Admittedly, the tree, or the non-strip tree, was never supposed to actually be here. It was just kind of a placeholder. Okay. And then maybe boom, 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 boom. And possibly something like this. I don't know if this is going to look good or not. I'm just trying to be kind of, consistent with the color flow here. There's nothing necessarily to these symbols. There's nothing like that communicates any. I mean, I don't know. This seemed like kind of like evoking that closed caption type of logo, since this is going to be kind of a television station. I don't know. I don't know if that actually works or not. It probably isn't communicated at all, really, but that was the idea. But all right, so inside real quick, just to kind of give you an idea, at least of where my head's at the moment. So my thought is you walk in and there's kind of a reception area right here, and possibly even like a chandelier hanging from that floor so that this kind of remains open. And you go upstairs and maybe there's like an office right here. Maybe it's like a green room. Ooh, but then we also have to get upstairs. Yeah, I don't know that I really thought this through very well, did I? Well, maybe it's like an elevator. Maybe there's like a little elevator right here that brings you upstairs. And then that's where there's going to be kind of a green screen, and there's going to be a camera and that sort of thing. That was the idea anyway. So I don't know if it was good or not. I've left the walls open mostly because I'm not quite yet sure what I want to be here. We may just do kind of a flat wall on the interior. We may kind of keep up the windows. I don't know. I mean, one of the things about this particular window is you can't really look out very well, and it doesn't exactly have a particularly great view, but it does let some natural light in, which is nice. I didn't think this through very well. I did not. I didn't think this through very well in terms of like the space, but you know what? I'm not going to let it rain on my parade, but there you go. Hopefully by next video, things will be a little bit more together. I think it's a good start. It's definitely a good start. We may rethink everything. we may just add on to the back here. That makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, look at that. We've got that space right here. I purchased this additional land and I'm not even using it. Like for what? For a coffee shop that nobody is ever going to buy coffee from? Come on. See, these are the kind of business deals that are bankrupting LexCorp. Honestly, if I wasn't the sole member of the board of directors, I would vote myself out of the board of directors. I'd be like, it's a problem. We have got a major spending problem here at LexCorp. But you know what? We're not gonna question it. We are going to just expand. That's right. Keep on expanding and go from there. So yeah, we'll probably end up trashing this entire entrance, expanding out back. Yeah, who knows? But look at this. Look at this. Yeah, and then we'll just if we expand out back and then we make an entrance that goes out here. And yeah, and we make a little road that comes out to the side. That's what needs to happen. Look at this. At the very tail end, I'm basically negating my entire video. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. If my time machine wasn't broken, then I would just go back and, I would just go back in time and pretend like none of this ever happened. But unfortunately, the time machine is broken. But let's not linger too much on that situation, because that's a problem for the future. That's a problem for the future. Until next time, everybody. Goodbye.